Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Sharnique and I'm so hyped to give y'all this video because I have not made an outfit in so long. So I decided to make this cute summer dress, and if you want to see how I did it, then keep watching the video. So I decided to dust my sewing machine off and make something, get creative, you know what I'm saying? So I had this fabric laying around for like 2 years now, finally putting it to use. So I decided to go with this yellow and white fabric today. This is all I had. I forgot where I got this fabric from, y'all. I believe I got it from Walmart, but yeah, I love this fabric. It just gives summertime. So we're gonna start off with the top. So I'm taking a crop top, tank crop top that I had laying around, and I'm going to create like that top piece. I wanted to make something super easy and something quick that I knew that wasn't going to take so much, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't made anything in like 2 years, so I didn't want to overwhelm myself. So I'm like, okay, let me just do something that I know I can do real quick, real easy. And I had this dress inspo that I wanted to go for. So I decided, let's go for that. So with the top, I'm going to outline and cut out the shape of the crop top. I did fold the fabric in half because I needed only 2 pieces for the top. I did not need 4 pieces. I'm only going to use 2. So that is what y'all see me doing right here. Super quick, super easy. Bam. I'm using my hair scissors because I had like some fabric, like a fabric knife, or it was like this little fabric knife tool thingy that I did have to cut fabric easily, but I can't find it, so I'm using some hair scissors, girl. And this is how the top piece looks. Super quick, super easy. Now for the skirt part was a little tricky at first, but then I ended up figuring out how to do it. So this is the inspo, okay? This is the dress inspo. Got it on Pinterest. I've seen so many dress inspos similar to this one, so this is the one I want to go with. So what I'm doing for that little skinny piece, I'm just folding that dress in. You know, I had to get creative, put my creative hat on, like, girl, figure this out. So I'm folding that piece in, and I figured, okay, this is an easy way to do it because I won't have to mess up on it. So I'm just folding that little skinny piece in, making it like the shape of that dress, and we're just gonna outline it. So I'm only doing 1 piece. That's the front piece for the skirt part, and then y'all are going to see me cut the back piece for the back of the skirt. And this was just so quick and easy, and luckily I had enough fabric to do this because I was like, oh, what can I do with this fabric? It's not really a lot of fabric, so I figured let's do a dress or something. So this is how I'm going to do the back of the skirt. I'm just going to outline the same piece and just fold down that skinny part because I don't need that, and then I'm just going to cut out the outline of the top piece, and then bam, we have our 4 pieces for this entire look. All right, let's get to the fun part. So this is the sewing machine that I'm going to be using, and then I'm using yellow and white threads, and I'm just putting the thread and all of that together. I had to watch a couple of YouTube videos to refresh my memory, y'all, because I literally forgot how to do all this. So right here, I'm trying to figure out how I want to start the top process, but I decided to actually sew in the edges first. I think it's called hem, but I'm pretty much just folding in like the edges and then sewing it so it can be clean around the edges of the entire outfit. So that is what y'all see me doing, and I'm just folding the sides as I go. Now, to make this process easier, you could use like those little clothing sewing pins, and I had a bunch of those, and I have no idea. When I tell y'all I couldn't find most of my stuff, it's crazy. I have no idea what my sewing pins were because I used to use those to kind of keep the sides and the lines even and straight, but this was pretty easy. Like, I kind of knew what I was doing, so I didn't really need it. But yeah, we getting these edges together, getting it nice and clean because you don't want that raggedy, ridgy scissor edges. Like, you can tell you cut it with the scissors, but this is how it looks. It looks so good. So 1 piece is done. I'm going to move on to the other piece and do the same thing. So I actually have a serger sewing machine sitting in my closet. I don't know how to use it, y'all. That one is so hard to use. Like, I've tried watching videos. I might take a class. I've been thinking about taking a class for that machine because it's really tricky, but I love that machine because from what I've seen, that one cuts off the edges as you sew. So it has like this little blade, and as you sew, it's cutting like the edges, getting it nice and clean, and you know what I'm saying? Because of course this sewing machine is not going to do that. But I have to explain it. I can't really explain it, but if you know, you know. If you know how the serger machine really works, then you already know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I have that sewing machine and I have not used it yet. So I think I'm going to take a class, and because I need like a one-on-one assistance, okay? But the top is done. I did go in and sew the sides down, and yeah, the top was really quick and easy to do. It looks so good. I'm just trimming off the rest of that extra thread. Now let's move on to the skirt. I'm going to do the same thing for the skirt. So we want to get the edges nice and crisp. Now I'm only going to just clean up the edges like at the bottom of the skirt and the sides, like where the little top piece is, and then the back of the skirt. And then I'm going to sew both sides together. Now, what I will say is this project did not take me long at all. I would probably say it took about maybe 2.5 hours to do. Because like I said, I'm a little rusty, so I wanted to do something that I knew was going to be easy for me to do just to get my foot and my hands back into it. And I'm really happy at how this dress came out, y'all. Like, I know it's not perfect, of course, but for my first time in 2 years doing this, oh my gosh, it came out so, so good. Okay, so really quick, I'm trying on the pieces to see how I want to do that little top piece. Oh my gosh, look at the dress. It looks so good, y'all. Like, be for real. So I'm just like taking some pins and pinning that down so I can sew it just like that, because that's exactly how I want that top piece. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened to the clips after this, but all I did was just sew that piece in, and then the dress was done. So this is the final look. And I'm just so obsessed. She's definitely giving summertime baddie. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.